So you've finally been accepted to Upwork and you're trying to figure out exactly how many pitches you need to send to land your first gig. Guess what? The answer is it depends. And I've seen people all across the board who've sent everywhere from 5 pitches to over 50 before they land their very first gig. Giving up too soon is probably a sign that freelancing isn't for you, because we hear the word no a lot. Now, if you have sent more than 50 pitches on Upwork and have not received any response or any clients interested in working with you, there is something wrong with your samples or your pitch. It could also be that there's a problem with both of these. Do not continue sending dozens and dozens of pitches and proposals if they are not converting or working. Now, you're not going to win every proposal or pitch you send on Upwork, no matter how experienced you are, even if you have a 100% job success score and you've been on the site for years. I often meet new freelancers who have completely unrealistic expectations. They spend 1 hour bidding on Upwork and are mad that they haven't landed their first job yet. In recent years, Upwork has gotten extremely competitive, particularly in the writing category. This means that if you're new to the site, you're not just competing with all the other new freelancers, but you're competing with every other established freelancer who has also submitted a proposal on that job. In order to get your foot in the door, you might have to approach your pitch a little bit differently, right? You might have to consider where you might be able to do a better job than some of the other people who are submitting proposals. Can you do it faster? Can you do it cheaper? Do you have more experience in this particular industry or this particular kind of project? All of those things can help sort of overcome. Another great one is when you can meet a deadline faster than somebody else. Established freelancers are usually pretty fully booked. They have multiple projects going on at once. So if you can offer that faster turnaround time, that could be a way to get your foot in the door. There is no one right answer about how many pitches you need to send to land your first Upwork gig. But if you have sent more than 40 or 50 and you've gotten no response and nobody has hired you, please tweak your pitch, stop sending a broken pitch, or hire somebody to help you with that pitch. I can't tell you how many times it is small things inside somebody's Upwork pitch and proposal template that can be changed to dramatically affect their conversion rate. Far too many freelancers spend all this time sending broken pitches and then lamenting that Upwork doesn't work for them because they haven't got any business. Anytime that you're pitching your business, not just on Upwork, but on LinkedIn and other places, sending cold email, networking in person, you have to cast a really wide net to get anyone to even respond. And then consider how many phases of the marketing process that same person has to go through after speaking with you. You know what I mean? They have to decide that they're interested in talking with you further. They have to review your samples. They have to potentially get on the phone with you to figure out whether or not you all are on the same page and have similar working styles. So at any point in that process, a person can fall off. It shouldn't come as a surprise that some people will fall off in the pitching phase, even if it's an Upwork job where you seemed like a perfect fit. Sometimes clients just are not ready to hire, and it has nothing to do with you. They could be posting the job on Upwork just to see what it might cost to get this project done. So don't take it personally, but if you've pitched dozens and dozens of times and are getting no response, you need to get help with your pitch and or the samples that you are sending in, because there's probably something there that's missing. And if you were able to fix that, you might be able to have a better conversion rate or at least get some conversations going with clients. But if you have sent 2 pitches and haven't landed a client yet, that is completely normal. In fact, I believe it took me 36 pitches and learning a lot about the pitching process before I landed my first gig back in the day. So be open to making tweaks and changes to do things more effectively.